Hey there, how's it going? This is Ashley. We spoke on Facebook a few days ago. But yeah, here I am, and in this quick video, I'm going to show you 3 ways on how you can beat out your competition online and start bringing in more customers right away. You may be wondering why I'm making a video like this. I get that question a lot. And the reason why I make these videos is simply because I found out a while ago there's a lot of business owners that are honestly just so busy running their businesses, taking care of their customers, and doing what they need to do as a business owner that they just don't have the time to learn how to make the internet bring them more customers. And usually the only thing really stopping them from hiring somebody to help them with something like this is they just don't know who's an expert and who isn't. So what I started doing was just giving away these free attack plans for free. And some people take this information and do it themselves. They usually reach back out soon after, but a lot of people say, you know what, Ashley, I like you. This stuff makes sense to me. I just don't want to do it. I don't have the time to do it, or this don't make any sense to me at all. Please help me. Can you do it for me? Whatever route you wanna go is okay with me. I'm just here to educate you. And with that being said, what I do want to talk to you about today in this video are content, citations, and backlinks. And of course, the main one is why having a website will and can, or I should say can and will, be extremely beneficial to you in the future of your business. But with that being said, I have your competitor up. So these are the people that we would first target. And I mean, if I were just to scroll through his website as if I was yours, you know, it's a nice looking website. Give it to them. It's lacking so much though that these people, just off of first glance, not even without looking at the back end of things, these guys are going to be so easy to beat. Now, I'm just going to tell you, you can have the most beautiful website that there is, which is something that we would create for you. We would create a beautiful website. But if you don't have the backing for your website, you're just going to have a beautiful website. And that's that. Google cannot rank a website based off of how good looking it is. So how they rank websites is simply based off of content, which is all of this that I have highlighted here. Now what they do is they send these little crawlers, they're little robots, through all this content, and they're looking for what's called keywords, which a keyword is just a phrase that somebody types in Google to find a business. For instance, I typed in coding specialist, Bradenton, Florida, and that's how, you know, I came across you on Facebook, but that's how I came across these guys, which is these guys here, which is who I'm gonna show you how to beat them. But with that being said, Google's whole goal is to give their users the best experience. So, when somebody is typing in, you know, coding specialist, Bradenton, Florida, or whatever the case may be for the keywords that you want to be found for, they want to make sure, they meaning Google, they want to make sure that whoever does show up first is going to be that person that answers all of their questions. And that's typically a person who has the most content. So the average website on the front page of Google has right around 1,500 words of content. Now, I mean, it honestly don't even matter how much content these guys have because I would be getting more content than them anyways. But just scrolling through their content, just to give a rough estimate, they have maybe 200 words of content, which is, it's not a lot of content at all. They're not considered an authority because they're not at that 1,500 word marking. So we could easily blow them out of the water by, first of all, getting yourself 1,500 to 2,000 words of keyword rich content on your homepage. And that's my first tip. Now, just to let you know, there's many reasons why they are in this first place here and why they're really the only person to show up. But the main reason is because there is nobody else that has websites that are trying to rank in Bradenton, Florida for coding specialist, or the Sarasota, I think it was, area. It's like 14 miles or something away. There's just nobody around that either. It's a couple different things. Either they just don't have websites, or they have websites, but they're not trying to rank them. I'm not sure what it is, but what I know from just this here is there is nobody else, which I know that isn't true because there's you, but you don't have a website. But so yeah, I would get you at least 1,500 to 2,000 words of keyword rich content on your homepage. Now, my second tip is what's called backlinks. And a backlink is just when another website on the internet is linking to your website, which that directly drives traffic to your website. And that's really important because Google's kind of like a popularity contest. They want to see a bunch of relevant websites linking to you, vouching for you. But keep in mind, I did say relevant because not all links are created equal. Google's going to give you a lot more power if you have other likewise businesses as yourself linking to your website versus if you had a Pizza Hut or a dentist company, a dental office linking to your website, because Google knows you're not a pizza company or your business isn't related to any sort of dental work. So we'll come over here to a paid tool that I use, and it checks out backlinks, the organic keywords, or traffic, and it's just kind of a rough estimate of where everything is being read at. So this here, these stats are very, very low. I'm just going to say they're trash. These guys are going to be so easy to beat, not only as far as their content goes, but now as far as their actual stats go. Their overall rating of their website has no data whatsoever. Both of them, even their backlink profile, which is this DR here, has no rating. So these 6 backlinks that they have are not powerful at all. So that again makes me believe even more that the only reason they're in this position here is because they are the only ones that have a website in this area that they're trying to rank. Now, the good thing about this is what I would do is I'd go right into their backlinks, or this is what you can do if you want to do it by yourself. Go into their backlinks, and I would get all of these backlinks for myself. On top of, I would go and I would get, 100, 200 more backlinks on top of that, but I would add them gradually each week, month, whatever the case may be. There's a guide to do that so you don't get flagged and taken down. But I would go and get some more backlinks. I have access to a pool of powerful backlinks and citations, so that's nothing you'd have to worry about if you would like to do it that way. So that would be my next tip, is to go and get some, of course, their backlinks, as well as some more powerful backlinks to get you above and beyond them. You know what I mean? Now, my last tip for you, and really the most important one, where you can show up, is the GMB, now called the GMP, Google My Page, which is kind of this area here. The way it's set up is kind of weird. It usually don't look like this, but basically what gets you in this area is what's called a citation. A citation is just your business's name, address, and phone number listed across the web in different directories. Now, if you're wondering what a directory is, it's just a place that allows you to list your business's information, like Yelp, Angie's List, and stuff like that. So what I would do if I were in your shoes is I would find out what citations and what directories, I should say, what directories these guys have themselves listed in, and I would list myself in all of those. On top of, I would add myself in like 300 more. Because look, whatever they had to do, you're going to have to do. But here's the kicker. Once you beat them in content and once you beat them in your backlinks, you take this place and you start getting all the traffic that they're currently getting, which can be very, very valuable if you do it right. Now, that is really all I have for you. Look, I'd love to talk some more. I hope this video was helpful and informative. I try to keep them nice and short to the point, and if you do want to talk more and, you know, kind of dive deeper, I'm more than willing to do that. We can sit down, have a conversation, and, you know, dive into everything a little bit more, a little bit deeper, get to dive into your goals a little bit and figure out what we can do to help you get you to where you need to be. But yeah, if you follow these 3 things that I have laid out for you, that's how you become #1 across all of Google. So, you know, you have a couple different options. You can either take this information and do this stuff yourself. Like I said, I have no problem with that whatsoever. My goal is to educate as many business owners as I possibly can. But if you are like a lot of other business owners I do speak with, and they, you know, they want this stuff done, but they don't have the time to, and you would like somebody to help you with this stuff, then feel free to call me. My personal cell phone's 570-536-4151. Like I said, I'd love to talk some more. And look, at the end of the day, these guys are going to be extremely easy to beat. I cannot lay it out more simply than these guys are going to be extremely easy to beat. And just to kind of show you, this is a website that we actually just finished for a plumber. This is a website that, like I said, we just finished, and it just went live a couple days ago actually. But just to give you an idea of what one of our websites look like, has all the content, all the keywords, everything that it needs to rank in Google. And then as far as one of the ads that I just did, I just created and then created the content for, is something like this right here. But yeah, look, if you'd like to talk some more, like I said, reach out, and I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day. Bye.